everybody, Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. Boy, I've got a really cool guitar for you today. No branding. Brian just said, there's no branding on that guitar, Mike. I go, well, that's right. There's not supposed to be on this guitar. This is a 1967 Supro Carlisle. Now, Supros, all of you know by now, were made by National Guitar, and they used a lot of really cool parts on them, including the really awesome Valco pickups. And these are the Valco pickups with the adjustable pull pieces. Those were the really super strong ones and ones that you could control with the individual pull pieces. A little bit different than the Corydon, which looked a lot like this guitar, but it wasn't quite as large. Now, this is a model S767. And it's in absolutely remarkable shape. When we got it, there was something really screwed up in the wiring. I'll tell you right now, we had Jeff the tech completely rewire the thing because it was just a mess in there. And we couldn't figure out what in the world anyone was trying to do with it. So we just started over and hooked it up just in a traditional way like you would have your Gibson guitars and all that. Now the guitar itself is, like I was saying before, is quite large. It's 16.5 inches across the lower bout. And the fact that it has the individual pull pieces on the Valco pickups and the Whammy tailpiece identifies it as the Carlisle instead of the Corydon. So somebody might look at that and say, oh, man, that's a Corydon. And I've had Corydons. This is the very first Carlisle we've had in the shop, and I'm really excited about it. They were really competing with that large size with like the Guild Starfires and some of those larger body guitars that they had back in the day. And they only made these in 1967 and 1968. Do we know this is 1967? No. It could be in 1968, but there's no serial numbers or anything to identify it in either year, so we're going to call it a 1967. It's an absolutely beautiful shape. There is a lot of finish crazing that doesn't really show up in the pictures too well. I'm looking at it right now in these beautiful lights, and you can see through this red. It's a real fiery red, very light sunburst. I thought it was just all red, but I can see now it's got darker at the edges. It's got the double line Kluson Deluxe Tuners on it. It's got the original Whammy tailpiece. It's got the Whammy bar, which those are always gone. It's got the original knobs, original pickguard, original switch tip, original thing for your string guide up there, original nut, original frets. The guitar is original from head to toe. The only thing that is not original is the wiring. Like I said, when we got it, I was like, there's something really wrong with this guitar. We just could not make it work right. Jeff took it apart. He says someone messed with it, so he just completely redid it. Now, the Valco pickups, I don't need to say anything else except Valco, and everybody will go, oh, we understand what that guitar is, Lawman. And you're right. These pickups are in a lot of different guitars. Some of them are not have the pull pieces. Those are also equally good. These I just think are a little stronger and a little more toneful with those individual pull pieces. So you be the judge. It sounds just great. I'm in the neck position, and it just, what a great guitar. You can play anything on it. Really nice jazz guitar. Let's go to that middle position. Becomes a little more aggressive now. That sounds really good. Let's go to all the way to the back. Boy, that back pickup sounds good. Stays in tune pretty good too. There's a real wide variance between these two pickups, which makes it a really versatile guitar. Nice, really warm in this neck position. And you get back to this back, it does. You don't usually find that in a lot of guitars. Sometimes it's just less. I just think it makes the guitar much more versatile. Wow, nice guitar. It's just beautiful. There's really no bad dings or anything to talk about on the guitar. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And guess what? We have the original case with it too. You know, Lawman guitars, we got to have the right cases with our guitars, and we have the right case with it. This is the Supro case. We're used to seeing these in these little tiny ones. You know, they're like half the size and half the width. We have the big 16.5-inch case for that guitar. Fits it absolutely perfectly. The interior is, of course, black with the little felt. It's got an accessory box in it. Wow, that's pretty nice. And when we got it, it had this little extra piece of rubber that helps support the neck. We left that on there. That's not original, but it's really a nice feature in this case that the original owner or the previous owner put on there. There's a few places inside that have been reinforced. That's good. But all the latches are on it. They all work, yes. All are here. Hinges are on it, and the original handle is on there. So, you know, check it out. I mean, first of all, to find a Supro Carlisle, they're really hard to find. I mean, like I said, it's the first one we've had. We've had several Corydons, which are not as deluxe a model as the Carlisle. But we've got this unbelievable 1967 Supro Carlisle with the original case. So check that out, and all of our really cool guitars out at www.lawmanguitars.com. And hey, stay tuned, everybody. Our new website's going to be hosted out and showing up this week. So by the time you see this demo, be sure to check out the new website. If you haven't seen it for a while, it looks totally different. We were just reviewing it today, and it looks fantastic. You'll be able to go to our Reverb site where all the guitars will be able to go to our YouTube channel and Facebook and all the places, and just tons of cool guitars and pictures and a lot of fun. So check it out. And hey, while you're in our YouTube channel, hit subscribe. We're still looking for subscribers. We appreciate you guys wanting to see these cool guitars. And when you subscribe, you'll see cool guitars every week. So we appreciate you subscribing. We appreciate you watching. And thank you so much for all your support for our shop. Thank you.